Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a new series on my channel. It's called Hard Ice issue number 1. Let's dive in and see if it's actually good. So it's made by Dennis Hopeless, he's the writer. Victor Ibanez is the artist. Addison Duke, colorist, and Simon Boland is the letterer. So we are here, and there's some guy here is posting stuff on social media because, or TikTok or whatever, and about a hole that is, been coming out of nowhere, and he's recording that out of nowhere, and there comes monsters out of the hole, killing everybody, and then, this is happening. So the narrative says, smart money would have been on self-annihilation, class warfare, climate devastation, some sort of rage-fueled nuclear winter. But by the time the bombs went off, it wasn't an act of war, it was desperation. In the end, it wasn't hatred, ignorance, or greed that snuffed humanity out. Just good old-fashioned monsters. All right, cool. So the world is now destroyed. And then we go somewhere in, probably in a different place. Not sure how many times between this and, the destruction of humanity. But we see a girl here called Lupe. I believe that's how you say it. And Lupe is lonely. She's, walking. But it seems that when she feels depressed, she feels a little bit sad. But then the other, moments, she is also happy. So she collects herself and, keeps traveling, I guess. Where does she came from? I don't know. But then she's going here at San Antonio, the River Walk, where everything is still destroyed. And she is a very, like I said, a happy, bubbly girl. And she sees these toys, like stuffed toys, and she takes one with her. Because she feels lonely, I guess. And then out of nowhere, this is happening. So a guy comes from the river. Is this the river or, pond, whatever you call it. I'm not sure how it's called. And he, takes her on the water with all these skulls. Looks really cool, by the way. The big plus point, in my opinion, is the art. I really love the art. A lot of cool backgrounds, a lot of detail, nice, stuff like this. The water ripples. Colors is nice, sometimes a little bit too dark here and there, but overall it's pretty nice. So she says, hello, I guess. I'm kind of a nervous talker, but struggling with what to say here. So he says, you're okay? I got you in time? Sitting up out in like that. I thought I was way too late. And how are you not dead right now? And she just kisses him on the lips. Oh my God, you just tried to save my life. Yeah, thanks. So there was a little bit of a red flag for me, not in a bad way, but these two just know each other for 1 second, and then we go to the past when she was little, and I believe this is her father, and father is a drunk. He doesn't hit her or something or abuse her, not as far as I know, and then he goes back, So that's that. So, and then we see a little bit of a layout of the where they are now. So this guy, I believe what's his name? Carlos, I guess. Wait a minute. What's his name? Just give me a second. Well, let the introduction a little bit later. So he says, hey, just follow me. We're going to a safe place, etc. And then this is happening. Hey, I'm not trying to trick you in anything. There's nobody down here just but me. You're totally safe. I'm safe with you. So, I'm not sure if she is a little bit, I said before she was bubbly, but innocent, dumb maybe, a little bit too lonely, if you know what I mean. And, trust any person that just pulls her onto in the water. I don't know. Anyway, we move on. So this guy says, hey, lots of water. Yeah, safest way to be out in the open. The monsters don't like water much, no? And then there's a flashback, probably, I guess, his uncle or his dad and his mother. I believe his mother was possessed. And she also says, I can't swim. And that, this is happening. So I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. And then bashes her brains in. Probably. We don't see that because it's a flashback. Looks really, really cool. So yeah, there's some going on here. So stuff going on. And oh yeah, his name is Rico. He introduces him a little bit later. So then she says, look, you seem nice and I'm a very trusting person, but we just met. I don't even know your name and I still can't swim. So I'm going to stay on this side of the big, loud, drowning wall. Oh, no, oh, no. The waterfall's cool. It's like our force field. Come here. Totally dry on this side. See, I got you. I'm Rico, by the way. I'm Lupe. So he says, don't know why I expect you just follow me. Wasn't you. Water freaks me out at all. I'm not scared of people. You aren't? No, people are always scared of me at first, I guess. It's weird. People want more people until they meet one. Then they all like, shoot her in the head. And he says, oh God, no, no, no. So, yeah. So these people know each other. And this woman is pissed off. And she screams, fuck's sake, stand down. I swear to God, if my little brother's hormones get us all eaten. That made me laugh a little bit here. So there's some jokey banter here. It's cool. And then they are, well, she's getting a tour about this compound. And but she also says, he says, Rico, that he was a little bit distracted because of her. And Lupe says, I'm distracted you? I like that. You know, the dialogue is a little bit off here. Like, who talks like that? But maybe there's a reason. We come to that a little bit later. So he talks about his brother-in-law. He was an electrical engineer. He built this water infiltration solar-powered system. Garden. We have a garden here. But then they are standing on top of this building. And then, you know, below her, people are talking about her. He found this person on the river walk alone? Either she's the dumbest person left alive or he is. Rico's not 12 anymore. We should be able to trust him more than this. And Lupe says, doesn't like your sister's happy I'm here. Nah, that's not you. See, she's never been happy, not a day in her life. So, yeah, they're having a discussion here on what to do with this girl. But then, you know, the uncle-in-law says, can we only forgive the boy an act of kindness, been hammering fear on the street into his head from the start. Is there an indication the girl's dangerous, other than her existence and every single thing she said? The monsters are clean. The city looks empty as ever. I can't believe we're entertaining this. That ridiculous girl did not boggle her head into downtown San Antonio all by herself, out in daylight. That doesn't make any sense. Which means she's lying. So Rico comes in, tries to defend Lupo a little bit here, and he says, "Listen, we have each other. We are family, and she is all alone." But he also says, "She is my age, Nat." So probably the woman's name is Natalie, I guess. Do you know how long it's been since I had that? And so the other one says, "Yeah, he's right. Caution's important as ever. Safety is the matchword. But there's only so much life left. We can force Rico to push this girl away." So they decided that she can stay for now, but he gets also a warning: don't trust too easily. All right, that's cool. And so he's lying here. I must say the art looks really cool. I like basically everything. You know, I like the compositions. I like how Lupe has been portrayed. She's not strong, tough. Talks with curse words. So no, she's just cute, lovely, bubbly. Has a normal body type. Right? I like that. You know, it's a little bit different than we are used to normally when it comes to comic books. Yeah, that's fine. And so Rico hasn't having nightmares. But then she says something, shh, quiet in the nighttime. People get so angry when we wake them. What does that mean? So she's waking him up, and he is apologizing again that he can, have some kind of a heavy dream. Screaming means you're not dead yet. I have this recurring dream thing about my mom. Makes me yell, I guess. Night terrors. I used to make Uncle so mad like that. Okay, so the drinking guy was her uncle. Wake up with him shaking me. That made me laugh. It's just so claustrophobic inside at night when the windows go black. But I could always fix that with a walk. People had to think I was silly. Barefoot 6 years old out there on the street at 2 a.m. But it was peaceful. So she is, I don't know, there's really something off with this girl, man. I mean, she's just coming in and says, "Hi, police officers." Well, they're beating this guy half to death. And but she goes back inside when, everything is cleared. So Rico says, "So your uncle was," but before he can finish his sentence, she says, "Once I go back, I sleep like a baby." Doesn't that sound nice? Like I said, this girl is not, good in the head. So she convinces him to go outside, have a stroll, have fun, and also says, "Hey, how long it's been that you have been out here? Let's go do something fun." And she says, "Wait a minute. Look at me. I've been outside every day since the punch. What would be?" She says, "You guys haven't been seeing other people around in years. Let me show you what it's like out here. What it's always been like for me." So he says, "You're crazy. I'm fun." So they're actually having fun, dancing, partying, drinking, and then, looking at the stars probably. So Rico says, "All these years I've been itching for normal. What was I even thinking about? But little kid normal never felt like this. You're amazing, you know that. If I'm amazing, you're amazing." So yeah, there's probably something happening here. Well, but not in the way you think it is. So she's getting knocked out. And then, the family was looking for them. And they were afraid that something happened to him. So they're having an argument again. So they say, Natalie says, "Listen to you earlier. And then you followed this little succubus into the killing grounds. Middle of the night." She's not wrong, kid. She is, though. She is wrong. "We were out there for hours and didn't see anything. And when was the last time we did it, huh? Answer that." So yeah, it goes a little bit back and forth, but it seems the bigger sister just, wants to have her little brother safe. But he also says that she always blames him of the death of his, of mom and dad. But that, turned up the heat a little bit more. "Whoever said it was your fault? You were little. They did what they have to do to keep you safe. Then we made the rules to keep you safe and followed them all these years. But you're not little anymore, Rico." But then Lupe says he doesn't think he matters at all. Actually, he's afraid he takes up too much space. He thinks he's in the way. Yeah, or maybe he's a horny little dumbass who needs me to save him, like always. But then she does this again. She just isn't intimidated by this woman, doesn't get fazed by what she is saying or what's happening in front of her. She says, "I would save him too if I was what you think I am. There's nothing you wouldn't do to keep Rico safe." I love that. You guys are such a real family, like on TV shows, screaming at each other because you care so much, like a big warm hug. Safe, Girl, what is wrong with you? So the alarm goes off, and then this is happening. So yeah, monsters are in town, coming out of nowhere. So everybody goes in full panic mode, and he says, "Where did they all come from?" And then the sister says, "I told you so." That's not helping. And then he noticed that Lupe is not here. Where is Lupe? So then we see this. See, to understand Lupe, you have to know this. Those monsters that ended the world, they don't really eat people. So Lupe says here, such nice people. They shouldn't be so worried. I can fix it. So I thought to myself, dude, what is happening here? This is a cliffhanger. This is a cool cliffhanger, right? But we are not really out of the waters yet. Well, with we, There's one page left, and that's this. So it seems that, according to her, these monsters live on fear, right? They eat fear. So she has nightmares too, and then we see that her uncle is, I don't know, summoning Eldritch Cthulhu from another dimension? What is happening here? And we see all these heads from dead people. To be continued. Yeah. And it goes into this issue. I really love this. I really like this. This is fun storytelling, a lot of cool art, great colors, but also a lot of mystery. And yeah, I wanted to know what's happened to Lupe here. Is this how she normally talks? Is she as being, something happened to her, about the way she's walking, talking, behaving? I'm wondering. That makes, and that's a good impression, which makes me want to know more about this character and this particular series. I got issue 2 here free, and I believe I ordered issue 4 and 5, if I'm remembering correctly. So we're gonna see more about this comic on my channel. Guys, let me know what you think about it in a comment below. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.